Yeah, I know. There's simplicity to business too, right? We can't
What's
act
going
like
on,
there's no
y'all?
simplicity to
Let's
business.
see what's going
It
on
could
up
be
in
like
here.
this. Hey, Marvel's like, hey, it's PlayStation. We want you to make a game. Pick any game, whatever. Hey, we want Spider-Man. Cool. And we're going to have Insomnia. Cool. All right, here's the deal. Maybe it's a 3-game deal, it's a 4-game deal, whatever. Whatever the quantity. We don't know the quantity. Let's assume it's a 3-game deal. All right. For 3-game deals, you have the rights to Spider-Man. You have exclusive rights to Spider-Man during this period for this quantity. You have the authority to publish the game where you feel you want, just as long we get X amount of the revenue from where you ever publish this game. Sony's like, yep, we agreed to the terms. We'll take it. We'll do a 3-game deal. We have the publishing rights. We decide where these games are published. Wherever the game is published, you get X amount of revenue plus royalties plus whatever. They're like, yep, we like it. You love it. Boom. Sign the deal. Bam. Now PlayStation, Sony got control for this game for the
But
time.
there's no proof of that.
Listen. Listen. For the time they are allowed to have the game. Because they're not going to have the IP rights forever, but for the time they're allowed the game, this is the condition, this is what they're able to do, which allows them to make moves, which is why they were able to make the game for PS4, now make a game for PS5. Oh, we're able to port it to PC. Hey, we're able to port it to Xbox. They're able to have this freedom of movement because whatchamacallit, Marvel
So you're saying
allowed them during this thing.
You're saying that Marvel Games, in order for them to port it to PC, Marvel Games had to sign off on that. That's their property, Porter. They just can't arbitrarily go in there and strong arm.
No. He doesn't understand. Greg doesn't understand.
I understand. I do understand. It's a
one,
3.
Listen,
that's a 2.
Listen.
That's a that.
Bro,
Sony
sounds
doesn't
like
have
a fishbowl.
ownership. That's the problem. That's the whole
Craig.
argument. Is that they
all right, let me help you out. Let me help out, Craig. Craig, let me help you out so you can understand. No, you don't. Let me help you out. Let's say I have Batman rights to Batman, and you want to make it for the Craig console. I own Batman. I'm DC. I own it.
Right.
But you want to make it for yourself. I'll be like, cool, this is going to be the deal. You will have exclusive rights and publishing rights for 3 Batman games. I am allowing you for those 3 games to decide where you want to publish it. That doesn't mean I'm giving you absolute forever control. It's just you have control for the time period I am allowing to you. And the time period is 3 games. So for 3 games that you develop, you have authority to publish. My only stipulation is wherever you publish the game, I want to cut. Wherever you put it, I want to cut plus royalty fees. Now the deal's set. So now the deal's set. You now have control for 3 games to develop and publish it where you want. Don't come bother me. I got other shit to do. My HBO Max is failing. I ain't got time to talk to you anymore. Just give me my money. Do what you want for 3 games. Do what you want, Craig. All right? If you're going to call me, it's to tell me the check's in the mail. Don't bother me. I gave you control for 3 games. After the 3 games are done, you no longer have control. We got to come up with a new deal. That's all I'm saying. And that makes sense. Why the hell do I want to keep being bothered? Hey, you're going to wake up 2 in the morning. Hey, we're going to put the game on PC. Put it on fucking PC. Why are you bothering me? Don't you see HBO Max is failing? I ain't got time for this shit. Click. You ain't got time to bother me with this shit. You have an X amount of deal. You see what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, which makes sense. That's not saying Sony has permanent control of Spider-Man. It's control of what they have during this time period while they're making the game.
You're assuming it's a time. You're assuming it's a time deal. It's the first assumption. You're assuming that.
So you're saying, all right. So you're saying this is
no?
permanent?
I'm saying I don't know. No. I said I don't know. That's why I said the parent company. Hold on. That's why I said the parent company. In this case, it is Marvel Games would have to sign off on that first. Then Sony would be able to publish to whomever they wanted, including Nintendo. They want the game. That could be it.
And that could. But no, I agree. But the method of how they done could be different. Nothing says that's not part of the agreement between the 2 entities.
I didn't say that. I said
you said that if Sony has to put a game on Xbox, they have to go back to the parent company, meaning they don't already have a deal in place.
In that
so
case,
they have that decision. You don't
because
know.
You're assuming. Well, I said that. Hence why I'm defaulting.
Yeah, this is all funny because Sony already has the operation in place. It's like I get what Porter Rock is saying though. They're not going to keep wasting their time like that. When you already have that in place, you don't need to keep doing this. That guy is definitely coping. I think he really doesn't want this to happen. It's very interesting. You guys saw me choose GT7. You know why? Because I think Sony's like, okay, you want to put your game on? Let's put our Gran Turismo on Xbox. You know what I mean? I think that would be interesting seeing that, but we're going to continue this. This is very interesting. Just wanted to randomly come in here and see if I can make some interesting content. Not doing anything crazy. I know Porter Rock, you know. One thing I like about him is he's not being dumb. He's accepting the truth. He's being intelligent. That's why I'm subbed to him. I like his content. He's a level-headed guy. He's cool. I can get down with Porter Rock. He talks sense.
You're assuming too.
I'm defaulting. No, I'm just defaulting to the parent company. That's it.
You're assuming they
already
have. Listen,
all right. So your entire argument is based on an assumption.
No, you're assuming too. You're assuming.
I said I don't know.
You're assuming they don't already have that.
I do not.
Yeah, he's right because it's at that point. It's like you're not believing, but it's heads and tails, right? But once again, it comes down to what makes the most sense. Like, nobody wants to waste time. This is all about getting things up as functioning as possible. So you can weigh one in that sense. You know what I mean? But like Porter Rock is saying, it's a double-edged sword, and I'm over here on this side, and you're over there like that. You know what I mean?
No. Assuming they already don't have a deal in place.
I'm saying
listen,
I don't.
Let me put it this way. Ultimately,
an assumption.
Hold
on, let him win. Let him win.
But you're arguing assumption too. So you can't be mad at me.
Let him have
there is only one fact. Hold up. There's only one fact. There is only one fact. There is only one fact.
Disagreement night.
There is only one fact. Only one fact. Marvel owns the Spider-Man game IP.
Yeah, that's the only fact here.
That's it. That's
what I said.
Everything else is an assumption on the deal between Sony and
I understand. Okay, I understand what he's saying.
Listen, the only fact is Marvel owns IP. Besides that, however the deal between Marvel and Sony is all assumption. Whether it's game by game or a long-standing contract.
But they made a deal. Sony can do whatever they want with that game. Obviously, they don't have control of the whole Spider-Man, but when it comes to those intellectual properties, it's published. You see what I mean? So, like Porter was saying, dude, they could just do whatever they want and have the deal in place. It doesn't make sense why they would need to go back and waste all that and get all these little confirmations. It's like, dude, Disney ain't finna say no to no extra money. You know what I mean? They're not like that. They put their stuff out anyways. But it's just stupid, man. Like,
we agree? Is that not agreeable?
Yeah, based on disclosed. Yes, based on what's disclosed. Okay. Marvel Games owns Spider-Man.
We're not doing that.
Are you starting a business? Do you need a logo? Design.com offers the world's #1 AI logo.
Okay, Sony has exclusive publishing rights.
Hold on, let him have it, man.
That's probably
let him have it.
It's
okay. Let him have it.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah, it's stupid.
It's okay. I don't even like saying agree to disagree, but let's just let him read.
Oh shit! I forgot.
Okay.
I needed to go to that one website.
First, let me do the super chat. I'll ask the last quick question. And then finally, Ledger. I believe Spider-Man will go to Xbox first, but not to Game Pass. Yeah, we already said that one. Then Go Gaming. Let's see. Did Go Gaming have another? I think no. That's it. I think. Let me see. It was there. It's not on the screen. Okay, here we go. P-Rock. Xbox has Game Pass. Nobody cares about graphics. Everyone on PC has crappy PC. Check the stats. I can't believe it's over. P-Rock. Amen. Nobody cares about graphics. Nah, stop it. Go. Unless you started trolling last year, cut that out. Nah, I'm not letting that shit go. After the shit Xbox did in 2020, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, y'all care about graphics. Don't give me that bullshit. Y'all don't only care about it now because y'all got beat the fuck down. That's the reason why. Don't give me that bullshit. You must have been on the internet last year. Boy, you better go watch whatchamacallit, Real Deal Xbox, all of 2020.
Oh, man.
They got a whole library. Go watch Cole's Eastwood channel in 2020. All his 2020 content. 2021. Go watch all of it, boy. It's power. Don't give me that bullshit. No, I'm not letting y'all off the hook. Y'all give a fuck. It's that we beat the
It's the Western military mindset, power, and you know what I mean? Yeah, but obviously the Nintendo base gets it that they don't care about that, you know what I mean? And they always win. It's not about power. But in a sense, he's right, because Western society does give into that power mentality way too much and too into hyper details and focus and over analytics. And though we do this, but it's like, you know, it is a big thing over here. So it's a lie to say that that's not the case. People bragging about their specs and all that. That's not what makes a great game, because it's just science. And it doesn't mean anything. The developers are not optimizing for that and releasing AI broken nonsense and all that. But, you know, Porter Rocks is speaking the truth. And I like how he handled the PlayStation news very blunt. So he has a right to speak like that. And whatever it is just keeping it real. Man, over here, you ain't finna offend me. Say what you got to say.
Shit out of you in terms of power. Y'all got fucked up. Now it's like, oh, I voted for Game Pass. Y'all ain't buy that shit for Game Pass. Y'all didn't have shit in 20. What the hell y'all had on Game Pass in 2020, 2021, 2022? Xbox finally getting the games on Game Pass, and it so happens to be the same year they're on PlayStation. Man, get out of here, Go. Stop lying, Go. Y'all care about graphics. Y'all already starting it. We're already seeing it. The next Xbox more powerful than PlayStation. It's already
Hey, don't be a
happening.
hypocrite. You know how I am with that. He's right.
No, come on, my brother. Come on, let's be real. Y'all
We just
care
gotta
about
be
it.
real
Y'all
no matter
already
what side.
What is it, Mads Gaming? He's already on his shit. He's already saying, rumors, you know, an Xbox more powerful than the PlayStation 6. I'm like, wow, this guy hasn't learned. This guy hasn't learned a damn thing.
Yeah, he's been gone for
go
yeah,
before you jump on that train. Yeah, before you jump on that hill, before you jump on that grenade, I highly suggest you go to Cole's channel, click on sort by history, start looking at his 2020, 2021 content. These Xbox cats was knee deep. I mean, these guys act like they were building the console themselves, bro. They were talking about, they were saying shit that they don't even understand, bro. I mean, it was insane, the shit they talked about, you know, day after day after day. You know what I'm saying? I think you're muted. You muted, Craig? You said something? Or you good?
Oh no!
Okay, you're good.
I was saying that the reason Matt's gaming. He just came out of the blue over the last. He'd been gone for 3 years, and now he's out of the blue talking about power.
Now he's
again.
back,
Yeah,
and what's the first thing he's talking about? Power.
Yeah,
Yo,
power.
That dude don't learn, bro. You would think the ass whooping he got over this power shit. Where do you think the tools damage control came from? Who you think that shit alone lasted 2 years? Yo,
Yeah.
the tools, yo, it was wild. All right, so now, real quick, I just want your quick opinion. We moved on from this topic, but Digital Foundry left IGN, so they are now independent.
It's a different subject, but interesting stuff just to get in and catch on to. Let me know what you guys think about this little debate in the smoky Xbox fires and shots that Porter Rock threw at y'all. I'm curious. This is entertaining, just good content. You see what I mean? Ain't nothing wrong with this, and I know he's cool about it because I didn't come here and do nothing terrible. We're just having a good time here and keeping the show going. And things get a little bit spicy, we saw. So yeah, bring y'all more entertainment. Let me know what y'all think. Later, ponies. Sit down.